Welcome, welcome, welcome. Celeste T here, and you are watching High Confessions 369. And we got some good stuff going on tonight. We're talking about relationships. We're going to dive into family and relationships, dating, and then we might just talk about whatever we want to talk about because that's what we do on this channel. So let's get to it. Did y'all, bro?
Yeah.
Y'all ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, let's get into these videos.
Yeah.
What if both of y'all came from broken past, broken childhoods, broken families, dysfunctional situations? And what if this relationship right here is finally the place where y'all both are going to heal, where y'all both are going to mature, where y'all both are going to get better? I don't want to resemble the abandonment that your mother gave you. I don't want to resemble the neglect that your father did. I want to soothe you. I want this relationship, I want it to be a healing place, so that our children and our grandchildren can watch us do this thing called relationship, so that our kids, our grandkids can see us do this thing called marriage and take notes. That's how you do it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how
That's
you
how
do it.
to do it. Yeah.
In a
Because
perfect world,
you ain't supposed to let the past pave you a broken pavement, a broken path. Nah. That past is supposed to help you solidify your future. You know what I mean? You learn from all that shit. You know what I mean? All this shit in the past is supposed to just ready you for all that shit in the future. That you're getting ready for. It's just lessons.
Well,
yeah,
You
yeah,
know what I mean?
lessons that I guess things that happened to us in the past start to build the character or start to build the person that we are today, but we can't live in the past. Especially when we're dealing with like relationships and any kind of, relationship, whether it's for friendships or if it's romantic. Like if we keep looking towards the past to move forward through the future, it's going to always be a little bumpy.
But if you looking towards the past, then you gotta face that shit for you ain't gotta look towards that shit no more. What the fuck you keep looking for that shit? It's just something you missing that you didn't pick up on that you need, you know what I mean? That's how you get over that shit. Keep looking to the past because you ain't over that shit. Face that shit, get over that shit, then you can move forward.
Right,
that's 100%.
right.
I saw this past year that family has been a lot of people downfall. People love to say that saying, blood is thicker than water, and yeah, but that's your mama. Yeah, but that's your sister. Yeah, but I ain't subject to being treated any kind of way in the name of who, the relationship, what the relationship says. In the name of family, you comfortable with telling them everything and keeping everything amongst family. This the family secrets, but they be the very same people that use it against you, hold it against you for life. You never come out of what you used to be, because they always reminding you. It's a constant, they place there as a constant reminder. You're not able to really grow around certain family members. So just like I'm choosing my friends, I feel like you should be able to choose your family. Blood is not what makes us, that just makes us related. Period.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with what she was saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
the same. Every relationship needs to be respectful and you know and up to par. You got to respect your siblings as well. You can't have a rivalry or a bitterness
Yeah.
in that relationship. But if it is, you got to let it go.
Yeah,
And
sometimes you got to let them go. You got to
Mhm.
let them go and let God. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't, like you got to love from a distance. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody in your family need to sit at your table. Not all your friends need to sit at your table.
And fuck a family secret if it is keeping pain. You know, if it's holding pain. If somebody get hurt and one person is getting protected from the motherfuckers, you nigga, fuck that shit. Nigga, people got to deal with their.
It's all about. It's about how it's gonna make them look.
Nigga, fuck how they
it's
look.
All about their reputation, how it's gonna make them look. You know what I'm saying?
They gonna have to bite that bullet and take that lick. Get what they deserve.
At the end of the day, that nigga should get stumped out then. You know what I mean?
Some sort of consequence got to be had.
Some type of consequence. If people doing certain shit and that's expect to get away with that shit, nah, that's some whole ass shit.
Right.
Not flying.
Fuck that.
So I had a guy write me, said that his whole family got a problem with his wife. And he don't know what the problem is. He tried to fix it, but he just can't fix it. He asked me what's my take on it, and this is the best answer I can give you, bro. If your wife never did nothing to your whole family, like your mom, your siblings, or your brother, whatever. If your wife never did nothing but help the whole family out, I'm talking about never disrespected nobody, and never cussed nobody out, never got into it with none of your sisters or your brother, nothing. I might be wrong on this, I don't care, but this is how I feel about it. If your wife never did none of that stuff I just said, bro, and your family got a problem with her, you gotta start looking at your family and see if they're jealous of your relationship. Do not let your family mess up your relationship. Don't get to question your wife about nothing. Don't let nobody mess your relationship up. If you in a good relationship, bro, God gave you that. Don't let the devil take it away, man. And sometimes your family members will mess you up, bro. So just remember that. If you feel like everything going good, your kids happy, bills paid, we doing our thing together, just keep doing your thing, man. Let them watch. They probably mad that you're in a relationship like that. Some people is not happy for you. A lot of people not happy for you. That's my take on it. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, y'all.
To see you struggle. People like to see you doing bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, people see you happy, they'll project their unhappiness onto you. You know what I mean?
Right.
Misery.
I feel like if you're not sleeping with them, then it shouldn't be an issue.
Why you think about that motherfucker shit so much? Nigga? Like
that part, it don't really affect you, so just leave it at that. If it's none of your business, it's none of your business.
Especially if you ain't seeing shit, you ain't seeing a motherfucker out and about with anybody else that they ain't supposed to be, or whatever the fuck is the case. You know what I mean? You just on some other shit. That's just weird.
How about just be happy? I'm happy. Be happy. I'm not calling you asking for shit. Be happy that all my bills are paid and we ain't out on the street in the cold. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but I think it's the man's. The man got to do something. If he feels like if it's your family coming at her some type of way for no fucking reason, it's his job to do something, interject from it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Either it's gonna get closer or it's gonna go further apart. It's his job to initiate the shit.
Right.
Whatever.
But I mean,
and in the Bible,
if they mad at her for no reason, if they don't like her for no reason, or if they don't like him for no reason and they can't say what the reason is, then I just feel like it's a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the Bible it says if you find a good wife, you find a good thing. You know? So you just gotta keep it in, your family is separate.
Is what he's saying is some obvious shit, or is it just some shit that some innuendo shit, little remarks or here and there, and or is this some up in your face shit, like?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Or is this something she doing or he doing behind my back that I don't see, but my family see it?
But to tell you the truth, what is the family doing? They don't like her for what? At the end of the day, they ain't gotta like her. They ain't gotta be with her. Like, what is they doing that's gonna affect your relationship with her?
Right. I'm pretty sure they ain't gonna pay all your bills if that person is paying all your bills. If I leave this man, y'all gonna pay all my bills? We know that's not gonna happen.
If motherfuckers talk some shit that I don't want to hear, now I'm just not gonna be around them motherfuckers. Like, just don't be around them. Like, you got the will, but you ain't gotta listen to these motherfuckers. You're grown. Like,
right. Like my mom always told me, shoot, you single till you married.
I feel like if you feel like you gotta listen to somebody, then they must be doing something for you that you can't do for yourself or something. Otherwise, why the fuck is you listening? Is they paying something for what is it? Why is you listening to it, man?
Right.
Like words is like, and opinions is like assholes. Everybody got one, and it don't matter to you. Like what if they going out of their way to just fuck with her? Then stop fucking with them, confront them, leave them alone. Whatever the fuck you got to do something, but just don't bitch and whine about the shit. Do make a move, nigga.
Right. I just think it's just most so like, oh, now he may or she may not have that much time with the family. Maybe she stopped or he stopped doing what he used to do for the family because now he or she is married and they just don't have those extra funds that they used to.
Well,
You know, it can be a whole bunch of different things that can play a part.
They need to figure this shit out because it's not my job to take care of these grown motherfuckers and their emotions. They can take care of that shit. I'm not about to stop living my life so you could be more comfortable with your whatever the fuck your life is. I'm sorry.
Right.
Especially if it's some shit you can.
If your partner puts their family's opinion above yours and chooses them over you, this is definitely a problem and you're not overreacting. You are now grown up and you're in a romantic grown-up relationship. So they need to also grow up. And it's great to be close to your family and even sometimes get input from them. They might have great advice to offer, but at the end of the day, it's got to be about the both of you building a life together, building a family together, which means you've got to make your own decisions together. And the extended family needs to respect this and actually needs to help you become your own unit. And if they're not, that is a problem. And then you got to put your foot down and set some really strict boundaries.
Hey,
She said what you were saying.
They could help me become my own unit by sitting the fuck up and shutting the fuck down.
I can't.
Yeah, that's how they can help me now.
Yeah, that's why you shouldn't have opinions about what other people do. Cause like it don't really matter.
I can imagine me going to my family. This is my new man, and we're a unit, and y'all need to help us.
I ain't about to help you with this, nigga. I can help you with the door to get the fuck out. But
My mama would have been like, "Hold on, am I sleeping with him?" Like, no.
These niggas be worried about what these motherfuckers think.
Right.
You don't see these niggas all year. They got an opinion. Like, what the fuck you care about then? Like, niggas, I don't see you niggas.
Right.
Niggas
That's
always
usually how it be, though.
don't matter to them. Like, nigga, why you care about what the fuck I'm eating? It's not going in your mouth.
What you eat don't make me shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
If it did, I'm sorry. If it do, I'm sorry.
Like that shit don't make me shit. Why would I give a fuck?
Right.
What you said?
I said broke niggas always got something to say.
You know me? How you know I'm broke?
You live here, don't you?
Yeah, I stay by myself.
What's that supposed to mean?
Wait, you calling me broke because I stay here?
Yeah.
In the same complex that you stay in?
Yeah.
How that make sense?
Any nigga trying to talk to me has to have their shit together.
Curious to know, what all does a guy need to qualify to date you?
He needs to have his own crib, not an apartment. His own car that's not busted. At least making 6 figures and know how to treat me like a princess.
How old you is?
22.
You stay here by yourself?
I live with my mom.
This your car?
I share it with her too.
What you do for a living?
I work at Wendy's.
That's it?
Yeah.
So how the f do you expect a nigga to have all that when you ain't got none of it?
What he need to worry about is what he got going on. That's all that matters.
So he gotta pull up on you every time y'all hang out. Like, you ain't even got the option to do that for him.
Okay, mind your damn business and go on about your day, trash man.
Where the f that came from?
You taking out the trash, aren't you?
Yeah, like a normal person would.
My nigga would have them come get it from the house.
He still gotta take it to the dump. Ma'am, you have a nice day. I hope your delusion come to life.
Delusion? What's that supposed to mean?
You still talking? Hey, bro, Cole's always got something.
Yeah, broke hoes always got something to say. He said it right
It
up.
was hard watching that. You know what I'm saying?
Why? Why was it hard?
The double standard of men and women, right there.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't even comment on that one because
It speaks for itself.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
basically, she has a problem with attracting her reflection.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah.
So them type of, yeah, I feel you.
Because obviously he doing better than her. Shit, he got his own spot. And he ain't staying with his mama. Whether it's in the projects or not, he has his own place.
Mm-hmm. And that's a good start.
There are some niggas, you know, that don't have that, but it all depends on what works for you. I'm not saying I would date a dude that stay at home with his moms. You know why? Because I know my nigga stacking. He's stacking that bread. He barely paying for shit, and I know half of that shit gonna go towards me.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about that. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're just dating. You know what I'm saying? Then maybe once you get a little bit serious, then you can move in together. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Some people do that. You know what I'm saying? So especially in the economy that we're in now, a lot of families are starting to band together and stay together just to save.
But where you think all that shit came from? All that shit that shit came from the shit that they be pushing to us, nigga. Like that's like being
that
a rap
pretty
video,
girl energy.
I'm talking about the type of shit that they be wanting. They be wanting the niggas that be portrayed in these rap videos and shit. And in reality, them niggas don't even got it like that.
I feel like you ain't never got to tell a real man to take care of a real woman. You know what I'm saying? I know you have some out there, but I'm like, when you think of your standards of a man, it's like most men I know that's up there in like they take care of their girls.
Yeah,
They're
they gonna take care.
You know what I'm saying?
Like a real man gonna take care of what's his. Like, you know, that's
They
just
make
what
sure they got cars. They make sure they well kept. They make sure they bills are paid, and they make sure they fed, well traveled. You know what I'm saying? But that woman also is making sure his shit is lighter. Also, he's not coming home to a whole bunch of stress and nagging. The house is clean. The food is cooked. You know what I'm saying? He probably getting sex on a regular. You know what I mean? It's like
the thing about it is that stuff right there, that's a part of the relationship. Now, financially, the woman should be bringing the same shit to the table as the man. Like financially, if you're talking about meeting each other 100% of the way, that's all of that shit got to be done.
But if that's the case, then she shouldn't have to cook for the nigga then, too.
Well, shit,
you know
they should cook for each other. That should be a beneficial thing that they do for each other. It's a part of the relationship. Like, you know what I mean?
Like for each other. Like I be feeling
I
like
do
they
that
be
because
like,
I want to.
man
Not
gotta
because
pay all this shit. They be like this. Man gotta pay everything. Women gotta cook and clean and not eat shit before the nigga eat. Nigga, you can't eat shit till I get home.
Like I feel like
that's weird.
I feel like it's situational shit. I feel like it's what works for that couple.
Some of that shit just doing too much. Like
I feel like if you can't eat until this nigga sit down and take his bite first, that's some ego shit.
If your kids can't eat before this nigga eat, fuck that.
That's some ego shit.
Oh,
this nigga is
now I wasn't raised like that. We was raised the kids eat before all adults. You know what I'm saying? That was just
I'm gonna put a video. I was gonna put a video. I was gonna send a video on this.
And what's the
motherfucker where he-
problem with fixing everybody plate at the same damn time, putting all the plates on the table at the same damn time, and everybody sitting down at the same damn
It's
time?
this patriarch. It's this patriarch they forcing down niggas' throat. We on Mother Earth, but a man is in control of this shit. That
Right.
don't sound right. These
Right.
niggas, and these niggas act like they ruling this shit. They treat women like they ruling them. You know what I mean? Sit the fuck down, shut the fuck up. Don't speak till spoken to. Motherfucker, you can't eat until I eat, motherfucker. After I eat, nigga, fuck that.
Yeah,
Nigga,
that's why I go. Yeah, that's some real
Why-
shit, man. And it's like, hey, and it's like this. Hey, you can talk to your woman like that, but don't come to my woman talking that shit. You know what I mean?
They got energy. They got energy to where they just treat women like that. Like their energy is gonna be on some shit like that towards any woman they around. You know what I mean?
Right.
They ain't gonna.
Yeah, that's what I'm
consider
saying.
what
They can do that shit to other women. They can do that shit to their woman, but don't do that shit to mine. It's gonna be a problem. Like, you know,
Most of these motherfuckers be hoes. Most of these niggas be some bitch ass niggas. Man. Like, y'all sit down here.
So when y'all girl is around y'all friends, how do y'all expect your girl to act?
it's normal.
She is. You know what I mean? She ain't gonna do nothing extra.
Because you know,
You
like
can't
how
trust
some
her to be
guys they
around-
don't want their girl around their friends. Like
But they
I
don't
guess
trust her.
because they know who their friends are, or they know who their girl is. You know what I'm saying? So
It's because
If that's the
they
case, then
friends
they
ain't
need to
shit.
switch some shit the fuck around. If that's the case, then they need to switch some shit the fuck around.
Hey, it's either
Right.
you need to lose the bitch or lose the friends, because if you can't trust either of them, then it's a problem.
right. Or somebody got more than one.
Nigga, I ain't the type of nigga that just have a bunch of niggas around any motherfucking way. Like,
Right.
if it ain't family, like,
A lot of niggas that hit it and be like, "Hey, nigga, she ain't the one."
Right, because they want it.
Nah, because they hit it and she ain't the one. She was disloyal. They tested.
nigga, a lot of them bitch ass niggas are still just won't tell you shit, keep doing it behind your back.
That's
Yeah,
crazy. I didn't know
Nigga,
men
nigga,
really
look,
do that shit for real. Men are petty if they do that.
On some Uncle Sam
Yeah, that
shit.
shit happens.
Like
a lot of
y'all
these
really,
niggas-
y'all
look,
really
you gotta
got
think about it
y'all
like
homeboys trying to see if they can smash your girl, and if she fall for the loyal. So basically,
Because
y'all
these
been out
same
here
niggas-
doing the loyalty test before.
That's the same niggas
That's
that be
not
running
me.
trains
I mean,
on females. Look, that's the
it's
same
those
niggas
type
that
of
be
niggas.
running trains on females. These niggas be secretly gay.
Yeah, they be up in the closet like
For real.
bisexual.
They be spending more time with they be wanting to be around niggas, but more than they girl.
I'm thinking,
Why? Y'all niggas don't be getting money or nothing. Be around
Right.
a bunch of niggas for what? Lame.
I
Lame.
can see if you was lying about being around your niggas and being around a bitch, but these niggas lying and being around a bunch of niggas.
Ain't doing
Man,
nothing
I know
beneficial.
niggas that now been on the phone with other men for hours. I be
Yeah,
like, wow.
that's too long. That conversation, if it ain't your brother or somebody like that, that's too long of a
Right.
conversation. Your
Niggas ain't
business
talking
partner.
about money or nothing. Don't be talking about nothing. They have nothing to
Don't
talk
be
about.
talking about nothing.
What the fuck can you talk to a nigga about all day? Like, get the fuck about my face.
Yeah, I ain't got shit to say after about 10 minutes of a conversation that's pointless, like small talk. It's like, okay, leave this shit alone. Like, half the conversations be small talk. It's like, what else is there to say to a nigga? If I'm trying to get to some money or get to some.
Hey, look. Hey, I'll be around your bitch ass too long. We might be fighting for this motherfucker. But niggas, we might be fighting out this bitch.
Right. I get bored quick, so I be like, oh, I just zone out. You know, I zone out real quick. When I get bored, I be like, okay.
But women, they social creatures. Women are social creatures. Men, we a little bit more different. Like, when it comes to that aspect, like, we need to make money. It's all functional sociality.
We make money. If you don't want to play basketball, get the fuck up out the way.
Right.
Or we could play basketball at the park, but after the park, nothing else. I'm gone. You go your way, I go my way. That 30-minute basketball game, I'm gone.
Right. Hey, at this age, nigga, the last time I played basketball, nigga, I was running up and down the court and losing breath.
I mean, back in my day when my dude played basketball, we was able to go to the basketball court and watch them play. Nowadays, niggas don't even want their girl going to see them play basketball.
It's the other
Because
chicks at the court.
hey, look, because they out of shape and can't hoop, nigga, they suck.
That part, that's another part of it. The nigga out there getting embarrassed.
They don't want to be
They
embarrassed.
been getting their ass handed to them the last month, nigga.
Hey, bro,
Right.
if he get picked on the motherfucking court, if he is playing,
Nigga be over there on the
Oh,
side
he's
court,
taking the
nigga,
score.
shooting hoops, nigga playing layups.
that nigga, hey, nigga on the court getting punked, niggas talking shit to him and shit, the nigga dunking on him and shit. Nobody want their girl seeing that shit.
Yeah.
Right.
He don't want you to come because he don't know what type of nigga's gonna be at that park this time.
Right. They don't know if they're gonna get into it because the last time they was up there, somebody got their butt beat because they got fouled. They take that shit serious. You fouled me.
I be talking shit, and I be talking shit when I be playing basketball, nigga. It's a mind game, nigga. So of course it's gonna be niggas getting mad because they got scored on and shit, like niggas. So it's like, of course that comes with the game.
Nigga,
So
I'll
it's like,
walk
you
a nigga
can't be scared of that.
You ain't get past me, man. And I'll foul your bitch ass too if you come to the lane and I think you're gonna score. And I
It's
can't
like,
do
nigga,
nothing.
it's like, hey, it's basketball. It's a part of the game. Like, nigga, it's the game. You play it. I'm using all aspects of the game. Yeah, I'm gonna talk my shit.
No such thing as a flag basketball, nigga.
Right.
talking shit
Hey,
like,
but don't you get mad when you be popping your shit, right? And that nigga just score and he get better and better every time you pop your shit? Yeah.
The only nigga that did that was Caleb.
Hey, nah, that never happened.
And he did it with a smile on his fucking face too, every time.
Talking shit.
Every time. Let me get into this next clip.
People say that you hard to deal with because you're not easy to fool.
Right.
I don't know what's wrong with Big Boy, man.
And I had to learn that too.
Fuck them.
Yeah.
Man, they got a book called The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. Easy call.
The easy call.
That's why I say that. I say it so much free. I be like, fuck it. I say it freely because all you can do is all you can do.
Mm-hmm.
If I know I did my best, I wasn't fucked up with you. Man, fuck you.
Yeah, man.
Oh, fuck it.
Yeah.
And that's how I move.
Nigga, that's how you got
And that's just what it is. Like,
like that. Most people be on some shit like that. I tried my best for you and you still didn't appreciate you much. Fuck you then. Get the fuck out of my face. Excuse my French.
Nothing to add. It's nothing to add to that.
That part. Moving on.
Ladies, pay attention. A man calling you baby means nothing. A man moving in your house means nothing. A man calling you his woman means nothing. A man giving you a baby means nothing. I'm about to hurt some feelings with this next one. A man marrying you means nothing. You know what means something? A man changing himself, his lifestyle, and his ways to keep you. That's what means something.
Yeah.
Yep, I agree with that. Cause you know some niggas shit, they'll just hook up with a girl because they ass just a little bit homeless right now. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas, you know, they get with girls just because it's around that tax time. You feel me? You know, some dudes like you gotta be careful out there in them streets.
The only thing I would say, to what degree change your lifestyle? You know what I mean?
Basically, like, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Because some people say I've lost out on a good relationship or whatever because they had a problem with me smoking marijuana, but they don't understand what I use it for. You know what I'm saying? They just think, oh, you a person that's just like to get high and stuff like that. Like, no, like it's medicinal, things that I use for that. You feel me? And it's a whole lot better than using other stuff. So, yeah. What are you willing to change about yourself to be with someone?
Nothing.
Like, what do you want to change? Like, what should you change? Like,
right, you should love me as I am.
If it's some shit you're gonna change eventually anyway, and it's just helping you progress, okay. But if it's some shit that you was never gonna change, but you
Right.
forcibly changing it, you just doing this to satisfy this person. Is that the person that you really want?
Right.
No.
And if I do these changes, are you gonna do some changing too?
Right.
You got me halfway. I'm the only motherfucker that gotta change. Okay.
Right.
Right, you're the only one that broke. No, I'm just playing.
Unrealistic expectations get created when you start changing and bending
Right.
and doing all that shit.
I
Hey,
be
but
like,
look,
you
I
met
gotta
me
go.
like this.
Give me 3 months, I'll be able to fly for you, baby.
Like you met me like this, so now all of a sudden you want me to change? Like, what got up in your bubble? Like, what's
You
'cause
saw
I ain't
that
see you
movie that
changing.
had that. Okay. You was influenced by something, weren't you? Now that's why you want that change. Huh? Okay.
Right.
Hey, but sis, I gotta get up in the morning, so I'm gonna be logging off a little bit early.
Okay.
All right, then y'all have a good night, man. It was good conversation.
For sure, bro. You have a good one too. Let me see if Tiffany gonna get back in. Ooh. Tiffany be popping back in a minute. All right. You ready,
Yep.
sis?
Yep. He Miso had to log off, right?
Yeah, he had the exit stage left.
Okay. Well, we almost about done anyway. We only got like 2 more clips left.
For sure. Wanna go to the
How
next one?
come men say they want a woman with their shit together, but then when they get that, they get intimidated and leave for a lesser value woman?
Have you ever met a rich, lame?
Yes.
Several.
Many of them.
Several.
Right.
I know where he's going.
So having money doesn't disqualify a man from being lame, right?
Right.
No.
Okay, right. Having success doesn't disqualify a woman from being a terrible partner.
That's also true.
A non-listener, someone that makes it hard that doesn't know how to be present in a relationship. When you say lesser, right, you may be, to your point, describing somebody that doesn't make as much money as you, but maybe in that relationship he feels heard, seen, valued. And what I'm saying is, with you, you have to ask yourself, if you are choosing men that you look up to, men that you feel like in their own right are pillars of the community, that have a great voice and discernment, and if you keep finding that these men are saying to you, hey, there's some things that maybe you can correct over here, and you keep excusing that, then now you're not making those improvements. Now, I'm not saying that that's you, but there's many women in here that are scapegoating the fact that they keep running away from men to your success, when it really might be your character, and maybe that's where you need to look.
That may be the case for some of them.
Right. Because some women that have all the success, all the money and stuff like that feel like a man should kiss and worship the ground they walk on, and like they cannot say no or anything. So I get what he's saying.
But men in that
I would never think another woman is lesser than me, because every woman have their own struggles, their own situations, and their own journey. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like to see people win at the end of the day, even though it's a lot of haters out there that don't like to see me win. You know what I'm saying? Especially coming from an atmosphere where you deal with a lot of different people, a lot of different relationships. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, half of these motherfuckers is fallen angels anyway. You know what I mean?
Right.
Here to cause chaos. But on the note, if there's a successful woman, off top, the successful man is low key gonna want the motherfucker to be subservient to him. You know what I mean?
Right.
Nobody's just gonna be subservient to another motherfucker. I don't give a fuck who the fuck you is, what money you got. You know what I mean? Because you could lead me off a fucking cliff. You know what I mean? You got to trust somebody to fucking, their intention to motherfucking give them the will and fucking control you. And who's to say that to let a motherfucker control you? What happened to cooperation? You know what I mean? Why can't you co-op some shit? Why do one person got to be the fucking lead? Why can't both people lead? You know what I mean?
Right. Everybody has
got
their
own
strong.
role. You know what I mean?
Right.
There's gonna be some shit the woman lead in, some shit the man lead. Like I'm not gonna be
Right.
leading in shit I don't know how to do, type shit.
Right. Because I know, it's all is in at the end of the day, each one of the skills that your partner have and stuff is ultimately there to make themselves better and to make whoever they're around better. So shit, if you ain't winning with that partner, maybe either you need to move around. Maybe you should just move around. You feel me?
It's all about willingness to win, though. Like if you can't win because y'all can't even get a plan together because of arguments or something like that, I can see it. But if y'all nigga, if y'all really just trying, nigga, y'all get the shit eventually. If y'all getting along with the shit,
right? But everybody got to be on the same page.
Yeah, being on the same page, y'all got to tone into each other and zoom out of that other shit. Because the thing that make people fuck up their relationship is worrying about what other motherfuckers is doing or how other people perceive the shit. Or one thing I be thinking
exactly, because people only post
relationship goals. That shit where they post somebody else's relationship or what they think it may be.
Right.
Relationship goals 2024, 2025. This is how I want to be. And then they post some motherfucker. You don't know what the fuck them niggas is doing and what they going through.
Right, exactly. That was just a good moment. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like you got to have some ups and downs in a good relationship. It's going to build substance. It's going to build, a lot of stuff for growth. And you're going to figure out even if you meant to be with that person or not.
Yeah, and then it's also when to let go too. Because sometimes if some people ain't, if somebody treats you this way, they don't love you. If certain people could treat you a certain way, and they could show that they don't fucking love you, and people could just be latched on to them motherfuckers.
Right.
I know
and you can have those people.
But that's the shit that be killing motherfuckers. They be giving their energy to this motherfucker. That's what it is. It's some spirit work. Like all this shit is spiritual.
Right.
All of it. Like these people be fucking playing, and they know what it is. You think they ain't got no reason? It's some spiritual shit.
That part, so I think we're gonna have to do a part 2 to this, and dive in deeper, because when it comes to relationship, it gets deeper because of past trauma. Some people date according to their past trauma. You know what I'm saying? Some people got abandonment issues, so they like to be clingy and stuff like. Oh, we got another video. Let's go into this, and I think it's about clingy. Let's dive in.
The clingy and the distant are always together. What happens is the avoidant person always attracts the clingy, because if a distant independent person met another distant independent woman, they don't have the glue to keep them together. They also don't feel validated by somebody who doesn't care to see them. But when they meet that clingy partner, they get the validation that I'm loved, but then they don't have to put in the work because they know that she'll love you and cling on to you regardless. The best way the ego defends itself is saying, I don't need anybody to be there for my emotional needs. I don't need to talk about my feelings. I don't need to connect. I don't need someone in my space all the time. So they replace what they didn't get with what they don't want. And so when they meet somebody who's trying to emotionally connect with them, they label it as, I don't need this, and they'll distance themselves. But when she leaves, they're in pieces. So they obviously do need it. They just don't know how to navigate this need alongside their trauma. So they end up pushing away the very people that they love and are trying to love them. And they attract clingy partners.
I mean, that could be true.
Yeah.
It could be true to an extent, So I ain't never thought about it.
Right. I ain't never been the type of person to be clingy, I like my space too much. You know what I'm saying? I like my space. And so, yeah.
I'm thinking maybe there'll be times, where you want somebody, that person around. You know what I mean?
If they're fun.
Yeah, but sometimes fun could be with particular people because they'll be not doing shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
You have fun. You cannot do nothing. It'll still be cool. It won't be. It'll be
Right.
boring, but it won't be boring.
Right.
You know what I mean? It'll be better than just being there by yourself.
Exactly. Well, sure. We cover a lot of stuff tonight on these videos and stuff. I want everybody to tune in, like, share, subscribe. We're trying to get our subscribers up. So, yeah, stay tuned till next time.
Mm-hmm. Peace. Let me see.